Hello and welcome to this educational video on prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, eukaryotic cell structure, and extracellular structures and cell-cell junctions. Let's start with the basics. Prokaryotic cells are simple cells without a nucleus, whereas eukaryotic cells are more complex cells that have a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. The main differences between these two types of cells are the presence of a nucleus and other organelles in eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are typically smaller and simpler in structure. Now let's take a closer look at eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells are made up of several key components, including the plasma membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, and various organelles. The plasma membrane is the outermost layer of the cell that surrounds and protects the cell. It is made up of a lipid bilayer with embedded proteins that allow for the passage of certain molecules in and out of the cell. The cytoplasm is the fluid that fills the cell and contains various organelles, such as mitochondria, ribosomes, and the endoplasmic reticulum. The nucleus is the control center of the cell and contains the cell's genetic material in the form of DNA. It is enclosed by a nuclear membrane and contains various structures, including the nucleolus and chromatin. Other organelles within the cell include the mitochondria, which are responsible for producing energy for the cell, the endoplasmic reticulum, which is involved in protein synthesis and lipid metabolism, and the Golgi apparatus, which modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and lipids for transport within the cell. Now let's move on to extracellular structures and cell-cell junctions. Extracellular structures are components outside of the cell that provide support, protection, and communication between cells. These structures include the extracellular matrix, which is a network of proteins and carbohydrates that surrounds the cell, and cell walls, which provide additional protection and support in some types of cells. Cell-cell junctions are specialized structures that allow cells to communicate and adhere to one another. There are three main types of cell-cell junctions: tight junctions, adherens junctions, and gap junctions. Tight junctions are found in epithelial cells and prevent the movement of molecules between cells. Adherens junctions are involved in cell adhesion and are found in tissues such as the heart and skeletal muscle. Gap junctions are channels that allow for the passage of small molecules and ions between cells and are important for communication between cells. In summary, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells differ in their complexity and the presence of a nucleus and other organelles. Eukaryotic cells are composed of various structures and organelles, including the plasma membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, and organelles such as mitochondria and the Golgi apparatus. Extracellular structures and cell-cell junctions play important roles in communication and adhesion between cells. Understanding the structure and function of these various components is essential to understanding the biology of living organisms. Thank you for watching.